So on July 22nd, so it's 5 days ago, today's July 27th, I created a video that I posted on YouTube that basically said nicotine is dangerous. Nicotine pouches are dangerous, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. And the premise of that video was there's just not an easy way to find all the different problems that nicotine has been linked to. It's scattered all over the place. And it's hard to just find stuff on nicotine because a lot of it was originally blurred in with smoking. And you had to go through all these smoking resources and then to see what the effects of nicotine themselves were. So I laid out a video and made a page addressing, the different problems that nicotine is causing in Zyn, in all the nicotine pouches, in vaping. It was just covering, nicotine's not a harmless drug, which a lot of people have been led to believe for quite some time now. I then thought, oh, maybe I could just create quick fact sheets on all the different organs and systems that were affected by nicotine. And I had this, kind of idea of, oh, I wonder if AI can generate this. And so I worked with several AI programs like ChatGPT. I worked with Gemini. I worked with one called Claude AI. And I was having them check against each other, and Claude AI seemed to have the ability to create footnotes and source of all the different facts it was finding. Now, I'm still kind of new to AI for different kinds of things. I've used it again for helping with narration on certain things that I use. I use it for creating graphics for some of the pages that I was creating. I use it to help me with just general writing. In a sense, I have a problem reading anything, even reading what I write. So I use AI to help to help make sure I'm understanding what is being written to me, even if it's me writing it, and to make corrections. So I use AI for a lot of things. But I've never used it to generate facts before. And so I made a request to it to, just go through peer-reviewed scientific studies and not to look at everything else, but just look at these things and tell me, what is nicotine? What is it known to do to the cardiovascular system? What is it known to do to the skin? What is it known to do to digestive health? And I was picking topics that people were bringing up that they were having all these bad symptoms from what they were pretty sure was from nicotine pouch use. And the reason they felt that was it pretty much started up when they started taking the product. And then when they quit, all of a sudden these symptoms would go away. Mental health was a big one. So I asked AI to generate the sheet. And it did. It looked beautiful. It had all this information combined in one place for each individual system. And it created, referenced footnotes. And I looked at those footnotes and yeah, I knew some of those studies. I recognized the names of the authors. I'd seen these studies for years. And I created basically, I think there were 11 fact sheets. Well, the next day, somebody wrote me and said, well, be careful about AI hallucinations. And I wasn't familiar with AI hallucinations. And the next day, I happened to go to a seminar on AI because I'm trying to learn more about it. And the seminar I knew I was going to for over a week, but this was the day it was happening. And one of the topics they went into in the seminar was AI hallucinations. And it was remarkable. AI just can make up facts. And not only can it just make up facts, it can make up resource pages, or not resource pages, links to resource pages that look totally legitimate. They're not. They're totally AI made up. So I basically went through and pulled out all the resources. I was going to leave the pages up because a lot of the information there was good, But I finally decided, nah, I can't do it. I don't know what's right in there. So at some point in time, we'll probably assemble sheets like this, but it's going to have to be a human process. So anyway, there were pages up for a few days. A few people had seen them and responded to them on the YouTube channel. So I'm pulling them down and I'm pulling it off any place where I had it on my general website material. And so it's gone now. So I didn't want people to know, think, oh, what happened? Where's all this material? I just can't, trust its validity anymore. And so I removed it. So I will attach some links in here that describe some of the issues involved. Some of them are AI generated, but again, I went through it this time, and what they were saying was accurate. But I just wanted people to know why those specific 11 pages have disappeared and why I'm not going to go with those resources anymore. At which point, we're back to where I was when I made the video. Nicotine's bad for you. You're just going to have to take my word for it. And I'll have a link to that video there too that explains the issues involved. Nicotine's bad. Bottom line, it's bad for you. And if you don't want to deal with any of the problems that go with using it, or problems that it causes, or problems of having to quit it, the real easy solution to all that is just, finally now make and stick to a personal commitment to never administer nicotine from any source.